You don't mind talking about this, do you?
It was a long time ago.
It was a difficult job, the sealing.
Hardest kind of a racket. We lived close on, like animals. Our clothes caked in blood and grease. If you struck a good voyage, they took up the bunks to store the extra pelts. That's where you slept, and the skins of the seals you killed. Fierce as it was, men come from across the island after a ticket. Cod fishery was all truck, you see, credit. Sealing was the only chance you had to make a little cash money. All men fought to get a berth. And it was an adventure for we young fellas. Youngsters would stow away to get aboard or sign on behind their parents' back. That's how Reuben Cruz's son got his ticket. Old Reuben swore off the sealing, but he come out for one last voyage after Albert John signed on to look after his young fella on the ice. We was on the SS Newfoundland that spring. She was the last of the wooden steamers. Mostly it was steel ships by then. The Newfoundland couldn't break ice like the new vessel, so it was rough going. Slow. And we got caught in the ice short of the seals. Jammed tight. And we never did reach the main herd. You could see the other ships 5 or 6 miles off, cutting back and forth, same patch of whelping ice, taking on seals. It was driving West Kane off his head not to be able to get up to the action.
He was the captain of the Newfoundland?
Son of Abram Kane, greatest sealing skipper ever went to the ice. Old man Kane was captain of the Stefano that year. He'd give West a signal to say there were seals around. The Newfoundland was at the ice without wireless. Wasn't worth the cost, they said. So Abe Kane raised the afterderrick at the stern when he got into the seals.
And when West Kane got the signal from his father, he sent you out on the ice.
Well, there was no money in it if you didn't kill seals. And it was the finest kind of a day when we started out at 7 a.m. And we all rigged light for walking. Left our oilskins on the ship. We walked 5 or 6 miles over the roughest kind of ice. Some fellas says they saw sunhounds, and that meant ill weather coming, but I never seen them myself. And it was just pecking snow when we reached the Stefano about 11:30. Abram Kane sent us below for a tea and a bit of hard bread and butter. We was aboard half an hour at the outside. When we come back above decks, the weather was on. And Abe Kane sent us over the side after a patch of seals. No one questioned old man Kane. I expected we'd get back on the Stefano for the night if the weather got dirty. But she steamed off to pick up her own men. And that's when I realized we'd have to walk back to our own vessel for the night.
Did you start for the Newfoundland right away?
No, we were told to sculp and pan seals. We come on a small patch, that's what we did. Reuben Crew and his boy was with us, and Reuben had to talk Albert John into killing his first swallow. But that was the job we had. We considered ourselves lucky to have it. The weather was on something fierce then. the master watches stopped to talk it over. We started for Newfoundland then. There was an old fellow with us, was caught out in the Greenland disaster years before. Jesse Collins. His crew got lost on the ice. Only 6 men come through alive. I heard Jesse say that Greenland was going to be nothing compared to this. Around 4 o'clock it was coming on duckish. And the master watchers figured it was better putting up for the night while we had light to work by. By 5:30, it was pitch dark. And about 2 in the morning, the wind chopped around to the northwest, started to freeze. We had the balance of the night to get through like that, out in the open. I tell you, a lot more would have died that night if not for Jesse Collins. He knew we had to keep moving or perish. First man passed around 10 that evening. And 2 fellas fell through and got wet. We hauled them up on the ice. That's where they stayed and died. And there was more perished on the other pans. But most hands made it to morning.
Could you see the sealing ships after the weather cleared on Wednesday?
Oh, yes, my love, all around us. The ice was too loose to reach them walking, but I thought every ship on the ocean was looking for us. There was one time, the Bonaventure come right for us. And we all thought she was coming on a rescue. But she was just collecting pan seals from the day before. Turned stern on and left us. Wednesday was some bad day. Fierce for cold. And Reuben's son gave out. Just dropped to the ice. They lay there like that, then with their arms around one another. And you knew it was the end of them both.
And all this time, Wes Kane thought you were on his father's ship.
He had no way to know different without the wireless. Not a soul knew we was out there. But Wednesday night was worse again. People started to lose their heads that night. Drove mad, I suppose, with the cold. Men would kneel down to pray, to make their peace, you know. There was times I'd look up and see the stars shining above the drift. And it was nice to see the stars. That was the night most of the men died.
You were lucky to make it.
I was lucky. I never give up. "54 hours on the ice. I walked my feet right out of my boots. Didn't so much as sit down until someone discovered us missing finally, late Thursday morning. I saw the men coming over the ice to get us. I didn't think they was real for the longest time. I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me. A beautiful morning, I remember it was.